So look what I done dropped this shit out. Oh damn. Hold up. Whole minute.
Even towards an idea of trying to make things work. I know ultimately what needs to be done, but Marissa has this power over me. She knows how to control me to some
Yeah.
extent. That scares me.
I done knocked it out on the table. Whole minute. Okay. So look what I got, y'all. Y'all see? I got 2 eggs. I got some mussels. I got a piece of corn. I got like 1 potato. I got some shrimps. And I got some sausages. So, y'all will see. And, ooh, my thing is. So, I got me some wine. I got me some Kool-Aid. Yes. So these mussels were $3.99 at my local stove farm fresh. And I got me this sauce I got in here. It's hot. Okay. Ah! I really love the sausage because I love sausage. Yeah. I did that. Sausage last few times. The shrimps was $5.99. Mussel. Y'all see? Sausage. Oh, shrimp. I have. So I had got shrimps with the heads on, and I cut them off. They were cheap. They had these, man. They had these prawns, y'all, for $12.99. Woo! I thought, well, dang, I probably get 2 prawns. He said you about 3, 4. It was big. I'm gonna have to do them. So a prawn. Them drinks was big. Sit them drinks on the thing or whatever. Oh, you really can't you can't see my my bowl. I gotta get one because I got this sideways. I don't edit my videos yet. Where my, I have napkins. Where my napkins go? I'm doing something. There they go. That's my stuff. Ooh! Honey. Oh, this is so good, y'all. Yeah. I'm good. I did it. Alright. So, I gotta get this, knock these videos out, honey. That's it. My shrimp. Oh, I got eggs. I got 2 eggs in here. I'm gonna be full. So I made, I got some more. See that? No, God. I fried some pork chops. So, ain't nobody really here. My daughter over at daddy's house. She's trying to get me to her hair done, but like, cause she went swimming and stuff like that, like, she wanna get brave. I'm like, you gotta go back to school soon. Y'all see my eggs? I was thinking about getting me some mm, mm, okay, so what story I want to talk about? I have stories. What can I talk about? Yeah, okay. I know what. I was gonna say I was gonna talk about my daddy. Y'all wanna talk about my daddy? So, say I got a little better. Yup. So, I need my charger.
My name is Eric, and I live here in Las Vegas. And I'm here to pick up Marissa for a date tonight. Can I bring you a flower?
I can't pause it. It'll end the video.
We met on a dating site, and we texted for about a week or so, and then we got together, and we've been kind of just slowly but surely starting to see each other more and more.
This one will be a quick video. I don't want my charger. I'm gonna have to look at my charger out the car. I don't have my car. I gotta charge upstairs. I don't got no idea phone. My phone will die. I think it's on 15%. I think I'm good for a little bit. So I'm eating my corn. That's it. Very sweet. Mussels. This is very good. I did this. I used myself. I just got in the kitchen and cooked. Yes. So, what else I was going to talk about? I don't even know. Talk about, so, like, well, my dad passed away 10 years ago from cancer, y'all. So, my dad was 48 when he had me. My mom was 24. And here I am. I'm 41. So, kind of old when he had me. I have an older sister. She's in her 60s. My mom was in her 60s too. Ain't that funny? But it's just me and my sister. My daddy only had two of us. 2 girls. So, here I come 25 years later. Woo! But anyway. So, I was always spoiled because my dad could afford me. Go figure. When I was in middle school, everybody was like, what's your daddy do? What's your daddy do? Oh, my dad retired. You know, everybody else there. Yeah. My dad was retired from 2 jobs, y'all. 2. Post office and Navy. When I was in middle school. My dad didn't work. He had retirement check, Social Security, all that good stuff. So, when my daddy passed away, y'all, he didn't have a will. So, I had to go to probate court and take care of everything because I won't own nothing. And, you know, people, we don't never think, get a will, you know, we ain't got nothing to give nobody, but if they got bank accounts, they have a house or apartment, you can't touch nothing, you can't do nothing because you're not on nothing. And I'm not gonna they'd be like, okay, so I had to go to court so I could shut down all his accounts. access them, get whatever money that was left in them or whatever. So I did all that or whatever. It was a lot. It was a lot. But that was over 10 years ago. So the same year that my dad passed, y'all, the same year I graduated college. So it's like, I got to tell my dad I was finally graduating college, and I think once I told my daddy that, he passed on. I graduated college December of 2008. My dad passed in August of 2008. So I think it was like, okay, baby girl gonna be okay. It's time. Because he was suffering from cancer. If anybody know, if anybody had ever dealt with anybody who ever had cancer, it's the worst. Damn, I dropped my damn sword. It's just the worst. It's a lot. It's a lot you have to deal with. It's just a lot. And it was sad. I had to watch my daddy. So I had to change my daddy's diaper. And I said, so my daddy pooped all over the place, right? Who cleaned it up? I did, and it's crazy because y'all ever been around, like, I know I'm eating and stuff, but I'm talking about my daddy going through cancer and what he went through. Maybe somebody else's out there, family is going through it, and they could understand. Who sickness is different from regular. Stank. So my daddy girlfriend kept putting him on his underwear. I'm like, no, he needs the pins. This is too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dad was this big man, y'all. He went from being this big man to this little man. Couldn't talk. Let me tell you something about my daddy. My dad talked a lot to him. A lot. So, he couldn't talk. He didn't have the ability to eat no more. He had his YouTube. So, it's crazy when you know what I'm saying, you go from, let me get my egg. Yeah. It's like a little butter sauce. I don't know. It's like garlic butter sauce. But let me tell you something. I did that. My daughter missing out. I can't tell her so. Lord, you. Baby. Good job. Anyway. You know, to go through that. Anybody who had a family member out there who, you know, went through it. It's sad. It's very sad. I would never want to see nobody go through that. Because you have to watch your... You have to watch your family member die of cancer. And he did. It's like, as soon as my son was diagnosed, he kept saying his throat hurting, And my dad smoked real bad, smoked. So his death certificate, it said throat and head cancer. And you know, once it gets to your head or whatever, that's it. He lost the ability to speak. They took all my daddy's teeth out, so you can't have nothing in your mouth. How full is huh? That's like Johnson in your mouth when you have throat cancer and all that stuff. So you don't want nothing affected in your mouth. So it's already affected, you know, you got throat cancer. He was just saying his throat hurt. I'm like, your throat hurt? So, when my daddy passed away, my daughter was born in 2005. And he passed away in 2008, so she was like 2.5. She don't remember him. But I told her, your granddad's an angel. He's always trust me. He is always watching over you. You was his baby. He won't hear to see you grow up, but he's in heaven watching you grow up. I know, she's 13 now. It's just like she don't remember him. So of his funeral, she wore an all white dress. Cause I said your granddaddy's an angel. She was the angel. Everybody else, wear black or whatever. I had a white dress, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna put a white dress on for her. And yeah, I hope I'm talking loud enough. So we when we went to view the body and all that stuff. So excuse me. She was just looking in the casket and I said, "Bro, I have to pick up so she could see." But I didn't want her to touch him because, she a babysit kid. He should have probably been like, he cold. You know how kids be. Be like, he cold. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want her to be like that. So I still got shrimp and stuff in him. So yeah, I don't want her to be like that or whatever. To be like, he cold. But yeah, she was an angel and all that good stuff. But it's crazy. So let me go back to the day he died, the day he passed. So I had to come home. I had to tell my kids. So tell my son's time was like 12. And he was like, for real? He was just like, in shock, like, for real? No, my granddad died. So I'm like, yes. My daughter, she just like, she's 2.5, so she don't know nobody. So I'm like, my dad used to watch her, babysit or whatever, because she wasn't in school nothing that day yet. Lord, I come home, this child hollering. I want my granddad, I want my granddad. I'm like, she want her granddad. I said, she must know something's wrong. So she don't understand death at the age. She don't know what death is and all that good stuff. So, Lord. So then let's go to the funeral. So the funeral, I'm holding my baby. Or whatever. And so they say anybody wanna, say something. So I get up there and I said what I said about my dad. Y'all, I almost fainted. I'm gonna be like dipping in about trying to remember stuff about, So I almost fainted. And I was holding my daughter. My best friend, she came to the funeral to be there for me. Just trying to speak, you know what I'm saying? Trying to speak about my dad or whatever. I mean, he was a good man. He was a good man to me. It was just a lot. So, get up there. My dad he's a military. He's a vet. Y'all, they gave my son that flag. He bust out in tears because that was his daddy. He called his granddad daddy because his daddy wasn't in his life. That was his daddy. He was crying, man. We still got the flag. It was upstairs, whatever. And he got the I had to buy a case for it or whatever. But I'm trying to tell y'all, it's a lot. So let me go back to, I'm jumping all around when my daddy passed away, the day he passed away. So I'm going back to that. So day after, I have to go over to the house. First, man, I remember this day. I remember like everything. I was dealing with this guy. He was over my house or whatever. I get a phone call. I remember I was working for Parks and Rec there. And you know what? I won't off, I think. But I get a phone call from his girlfriend. I think your daddy has passed away. And I'm sitting here like, no, my daddy did not pass away. I am going over there and I'm about to go do CPR. This man is coming back to life. My daddy. So where I stayed at, I was near, not that far from my daddy. So I got in my car, went down the shore drive or whatever, got on down there to Ocean View, right? Yeah. So my daddy was in the room. My body would not let me go in that room because I knew he was gone. So everybody know, like, you can't touch the body. You call the coroner, gotta come, gotta pronounce him actually dead. The police come, make sure nobody's doing anything crazy to the body. So we're in the house with the body. So I'm in the living room, whatever, because I couldn't go in there. My body wouldn't let me go in there and see my daddy. So, yeah. So finally they bring the body out in the body bag. My dad, all I seen was a blue toe. I just knew my daddy was gone, y'all. Y'all understand? Gone. That day, August 27th, 2018, my father was gone. He's been gone for 10 years. He's going on 10 years. That's about the saddest.